So, welcome to a special outdoor edition of 42nd Street Pete's Grindhouse. And this is what I actually have been doing all week. I pretty much have, I don't know if I can close in on the dead man here, but, you know, it is what it is. Close in on the dead man a little bit. I had to put the dead man in the garden because, hey, you're retired, right? And then, you know, you got, if I move down there, you can see, I don't know, is that zapped in there or not? I can always go closer later, but I'm just giving you the overview here of, you know, this is my garden of the dead, so to speak. And, I don't know, I can wander around, I can close this up. I mean, what the fuck am I doing here? Of course, we're going to talk about a movie in a minute, but anyhow, as I'm smoking a joint in my own backyard here, we can get closer to what's going on with how I did this whole thing, which is basically, damn, put it here. Can I get close up? Lighting ain't that great, but you can see the dead guy. And this is for Lorena because she's really loving the sculpture of these two turtles fucking. They're not. This is weird. I got this at, I think it was Wasteland or something like that. But I gotta move the thing here. You can see them. It's friggin' bizarre, but hey, it's me. It's my backyard. This is what America's all about. Decorating your own backyard with turtles with baby heads fucking. I don't know. Different concept, but hey, while we're doing this, I may as well just give you the grand tour here. I don't know. Let me straighten out the camera a bit. Whatever here we're doing. As you can see, that is my Black Lagoon. Yeah, I got my own little fucking pond here. But the lights, you're probably not going to be able to see anything because I don't know if the fishes are going to come up or not. There's a bunch of really, you can't get in there. Bunch of really large goldfish in there, but I had to do this because put a cage over it to keep the hawks away. Hawks are bad around here. Then my lovely new fire pit, which I will torch up at a certain point anyway. But anyhow, go back to see as the sun goes down with my my cheesy lights here. We get more of a direct view. The flickering torch. Flickering torch effect is cool. You got I call him the dead guy, but anyway. And I know I got a lot of, I could probably pull, I don't know, what am I doing here? If I get too messed up, because I was thinking of this double feature that came out in '65. And it was called Master of Terror, Master of Horror. In '65, I would have been about, 12, 13 years old, so I would go to this stuff. And I remember, this is really weird because Master of Terror, they had done this one, let me see. They took an Argentinian film called Masterwork of Terror, cut it down and dubbed it. It was like, I don't know, a little over an hour, and they called it Master of Horror. Then they took a 1960, what the hell it was, 1965 film, 4D Man, which was the, no, was it 19, no, wait a minute, that was 1955, I believe, I'm getting my dates wrapped up, but anyway, 4D Man, with Robert Lansing, first appearance by Lee Merriweather and a very young Patty Duke, and they changed it to Master of Terror. Now, this was a whole Jack H. Harris deal or something like that. I know that he made 4D Man with the profits from Blob, and 4D Man was basically, they were messing around to get into the fourth dimension, and the Robert Lansing character, of course, was the 4D Man. He could walk through walls and shit, but when he touched people, he's, you know, I guess he aged walking through the walls, I think it was, and if he touched people, he took their essence of life and something like that, and then he ended up getting stuck between the wall. The other one was just weird in general, but now, see, I got this thing, and yeah, I live near trains too, which is wonderful, but I don't know. Choo Choo Charlie was an engine. Don't you go over there, you dumb dog. Anyway, I remember seeing this thing, and it was paired with Daughter of Horror, which became Master of Horror or something like that. I don't know, but I remember the whole Daughter of Horror thing was a film called Dementia, which was directed by Bruno V. Soda, who was a noted character actor in the AIP films. He was the heavy-set guy in, you know, the husband in Attack of the Giant Leeches, and the janitor in Wasp Woman, and the innkeeper in The Undead. He was in a bunch of this stuff. So he directed it. It was the only thing he directed, and it's this really surreal black and white film with Aaron Spelling, Angelo Rosito at his newsstand, Jonathan Hayes and Shelley Berman as a bum. Really strange, but that's the way I remember seeing them. My dog's roaming around here. I don't know if I can get in the picture here. I can put this thing over. There's no searchlights. This is America. What me? Can we move this over? You want to hang out? Come on. There's Blanca. Blanca wants to hang out. It's dark. You can probably see her better than me. But, yeah, this is pretty much what I've been doing the whole week. I had a whole half a dump truck load of dirt dropped in the driveway to fill this in because I had to take a tree down. And then beyond the vision of the camera, there's a bunch of shit I had to fill in because it got eroded. The joy of being a homeowner, but you know something? Actually, at 70 years old, I'm just glad I can fucking do it because I did it myself, so it's not too fucking bad. So I guess I still got some life left in me. And actually, if the weather wasn't going to be shitty this weekend, I was going to run some trailers out here, throw a screen up on the fence, have some people come over and get to it. But again, you know, great week with all the 80-degree temperatures and things like that, but now it's shitty, so. All right, well, I don't know when this is going to air, so I can't say have a good weekend, but stay safe. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you on the flip side, because now we're going to watch another horror movie.